Procrastination, How to Stop It by Merriby. Procrastination is a way of avoiding the necessary tasks and instead focusing on the more pleasant and satisfying ones. Procrastination can even cause physical pain, and the biggest problem is that as it may cause physical pain, that's why we try to avoid once and for all every task that could be assigned to us. This is a battle between the limbic system and the prefrontal cortex. Prefrontal cortex is in charge of decision making, and the limbic system is in charge of the pleasure. It controls the pleasure and the emotions. How to make the prefrontal cortex to handle better decisions to manage so it could manage the limbic system. Well, we have some questions that we will answer so for us to see how to manage better the limbic system through the prefrontal cortex. Why not to wait for the perfectionism? Because it would be even against of what faith is defined as. Faith is the hope of what is coming and the certainty of what should later come. Why not to work only when the task drives you? Because the emotions doesn't lead us to good things when they are not properly managed by the Holy Spirit. Continuing on how to win the procrastination. Sometimes we excuse ourselves with the duties and cares of the world. And Jesus said that when this happened, it's because we let the world and his cares get over the world that we have on our heart. And so because of that, the preoccupations and stress make the faith slowly vanish under the problems and making ourselves with the world in our heart not to give any result. Why not to wait for the lucky moment? Because doing so you lose the integrity. It's like the parable of the owner of the vineyard that Jesus said, and especially for those that entered later, because doing so you lose the notion of the time and you don't gain any of the opportunities that you would have if you work from the beginning of the cheap. I mean, you have a cheap time, and sometimes the cheap times start from the morning to the afternoon, and those ones who start in the middle of the day don't gain as much of the ones that start from the beginning in the morning, because doing so you will share more time with people and you will learn faster, something that will not happen with those who start later. And this is just a resume of an article that I found on internet, and I will upload this video right now. Thank you for listening.